mild temperatures through the end of January. Not mild enough that we have to be concerned about the snow going away, but at least it's going to be a little bit above average, so it is fairly comfortable if you do have any outdoor plans. Patchy fog likely heading into your Monday morning, and then for the next several days, our skies are going to stay cloudy. Unfortunately, we're just not going to get much sun coming in. In fact, our forecast for today, pretty similar to what we're expecting for the rest of the week. Our Doppler radar's quiet, even with this cloudy sky. Nothing new really building on in. There is a small chance, a slight chance for a little freezing drizzle coming through early Monday morning. Not enough that we're even picking it up on our future track, but enough that, again, you may need the windshield wiper blades quickly for your drive into work tomorrow. Probably not going to have to do any cleaning up, though. For Monday afternoon, mostly cloudy skies. Tuesday, you guessed it, mostly cloudy again, and we'll stay that way through Tuesday afternoon with no threat for anything new building in during the day on Tuesday. In fact, we're going to stay pretty dry as we look through the week. Visibility tomorrow will be reduced, not enough that we're concerned about dense fog, but you'll notice the fogginess yet again. For your drive into work, conditions should be just fine throughout the afternoon. We'll see, of course, traffic picking on up later around 6, but road conditions from the weather, thankfully, now that everything's cleaned up, should be pretty smooth. Now, temperatures overnight, again, falling to the mid-20s, about 26 for our overnight low. That's above average, as our temperatures for this time of year should be falling into the teens overnight. Some freezing drizzle is possible, but most of the area is going to stay dry overnight, and even that slight chance for the folks that do see it is going to go through very, very quickly. Patchy fog heading into tomorrow morning. Our winds backing off a bit, about 5 to 10 miles per hour overnight. For tomorrow, we're in that 5 to 10 mile per hour range throughout the afternoon as well, with mostly cloudy skies. The only thing that can make this a little nicer would be some sun coming on through, but we'll take the mid-30s right now for the end of January, and the mid-30s is where we're going to stay. There's a small chance for some snow showers to come through Tuesday night into Wednesday. We're not looking at any accumulation really with that event, just some light snow into Wednesday morning. Overnight temperatures are in the 20s. Light snow possible again Friday night into Saturday. Some flurries for Saturday afternoon, and then Groundhog Day on Sunday. We have a slight chance for some flurries. We'll see what he thinks as far as how long winter will last if we get spring any sooner. For the middle of next week, that's when we're expecting our temperatures to be a little closer to average. It seems like we'll get some colder air for the middle and end of next week, but stretching through this last week of January and into the following weekend, we're still above average in the 30s, and you're right, it's nice enough outside that you still need the jacket. It's still winter. It's not in summer, but it's not bitterly cold.
Yeah, and it's easier to enjoy the snow when it's not bitterly cold.
Yes.
I like to, go out and walk in it, but when it's too cold, you don't want to.
No, but right now you can and not be miserable with it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Dana, thank you so much. Ryan Braun setting some high goals for the team today at Brewers on Deck. That story coming up next in sports.
News 3 Now First Alert Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Road conditions can change in a matter of seconds. With available 4Motion all-wheel drive, your Volkswagen can too.
Come in now to your Volkswagen dealer and lease the sophisticated and capable 2020 Tiguan S4Motion for just $259 a month.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your type, Epclusa could be your kind of cure.
I just found out about mine.
I knew for years.
Epclusa has a 98% overall cure rate.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa is only one pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney problems, HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
When we say every Culver's Butterburger is cooked to order, here's what we mean.
Could I get a Butterburger?
The Culver's Deluxe, please.
Ketchup, mustard, pickle, and onion?
Craig Culver, I'm going to cook for you. Follow me.
I would love
Come on in. Fresh beef.
It looks great.
And we're looking for that nice sear, just like we got right here. That's where that great steak flavor comes from.
Totally fresh, made to order, the way you want it.
searing it to perfection is really cool to see that.
Welcome to Delicious.
I've always had jobs centered on helping people, but now with a nursing degree from Herzing University, I've made it a career.
Having a job was one thing, but having a career, to me, that meant something completely different. With a little hard work and a degree from Herzing University, anything is possible.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Like you, my hands are everything to me. But I was diagnosed with Dupuytren's contracture, and it got to the point where things I took for granted got tougher to do. Thought surgery was my only option. Turns out, I was wrong. So when a hand specialist told me about non-surgical treatments, it was a total game changer. Like you, my hands have a lot more to do. Learn more at faxonhand.com today.
Road conditions can change in a matter of seconds. With available 4Motion all-wheel drive, your Volkswagen can too.
Come in now to your Volkswagen dealer and lease the sophisticated and capable 2020 Tiguan S4Motion for just $259 a month.
Well, Kobe Bryant's death transcending sports headlines tonight, reaching even non-sports fans for his competitive spirit and how much he gave to his passion, that would be the game of basketball. As we've been reporting, Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter Gianna were killed in a helicopter crash, along with Orange Coast College baseball coach John Altobelli, his wife, and daughter. Now, Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban said that the team will retire the number 24 jersey. That's one of Kobe's numbers. His list of basketball accolades is never-ending. 5 NBA titles, 2 Olympic gold medals. But when he did retire from the game in 2016, his attention turning to his family, wife Vanessa and 4 daughters. He's quoted in a Los Angeles Times article saying, "I'd rather be with my family than doing anything else." Kobe leaves behind his wife and 3 daughters. The Bucks remembering Kobe tonight, saying that his impact on the game of basketball will keep on going, and offering their condolences to the family of Kobe and his daughter Gianna and the entire Lakers family. The rest of the sports world did go on today, with Kobe's impact felt everywhere, even at the NFL Pro Bowl in Orlando, Florida. 3 Packers representing for Green Bay: Devontae Adams, Zadarius Smith, and Kenny Clark. Adams giving a shout out to his high school in Palo Alto with a sticker on his helmet there, and showing off his arm here in the second quarter. It's a trick play. Adams airing it out to Kenny Galladay for the 34-yard pickup. Obviously learned that from a certain number 12, I'm sure. Later in the third quarter, Zadarius Smith, part of the sack effort here. The defense paying tribute to Kobe Bryant with the celebration. Smith with 2 sacks in the game. And Z was not done yet after that. There's about 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ryan Tannehill airing it out, but Zadarius is there for the interception. He'll take it back about 16 yards, and given the original snub, I think he's pretty pleased to be there now. Heading to the fourth quarter, hey, check it out. Kirk Cousins, the Vikings quarterback, down the middle to Devontae Adams, the Packers receiver. Who says we can't all get along, right? Devontae also honoring Kobe, flashing the 2-4 there, Kobe's jersey number. Devontae with 2 touchdowns of the game. AFC, though, they come out on top, 38-33 the final. The season coming to a close next weekend as the Chiefs and 49ers battle for a Super Bowl title. Well, it's the beginning of baseball season, though. Home opener on March 26th against the Cubs. But first, pitchers and catchers reporting in just 2 weeks on February 12th. And the team chatting about their expectations for the season in Brewers on Deck today. Ryan Braun, in particular, talking a lot about his future. He's in the last year of his contract, and at age 36, he knows that Father Time not quite on his side. So he wants to make sure that this year is the year, the one where they win a World Series title.
I don't take for granted the fact this could be my last year, playing baseball. So obviously there's a sense of urgency every year, but for me, knowing that this could be my last chance ever, it's something that certainly adds to that sense of urgency. And I feel good about the fact that they've put a team together that should be competitive again. We went to the postseason the last 2 years. The team that we lost to last year ended up winning the whole thing. So it's just about finding a way to get into the postseason and hoping you get hot at the right time.
Finally tonight, I want to end on all these tributes to Kobe Bryant tonight. So many of them. In particular, Atlanta Hawks player Trae Young wearing jersey number 8 tonight. And several games starting with a moment of silence or an 8 or 24-second violation. Those, of course, again, were Kobe's jersey numbers. And a memorial outside of the Staples Center that's been growing throughout the day, calling the house that Kobe built, as Alicia Keys said tonight on the Grammys. And I'm from LA. I have a lot of friends that were sending me kind of videos and what's happening outside the Staples Center. A lot of them going out there tonight. And there's just hundreds, thousands of people heading there tonight just to show their appreciation for what he's done for the game.
So many people at the Grammys speaking about him, speaking about, you know, just the memories they have or just how he inspired them. So definitely really sad to see, but glad to see how much he helped people and inspired them.
Yeah, just really, you know, motivating through competition too, not just through the game of basketball, but just being your best self.
Yeah, throughout life.
Yep.
All right, we'll be right back.
The LINK device stops reflux by using magnets to strengthen the muscle at the end of the esophagus, and this prevents acid from flowing from the stomach back into the esophagus.
Stoughton Hospital. Trusted care close to home.
Beat the cold with hot deals during Steinhoffel's winter sale. Save 30% store-wide plus an extra 10% off. Save big on this Lazy Boy rocker recliner, now $449. American-made sofa, now $539. These 3 American-made solid wood beds are under $799. And get an extra 10% off one of our most popular American-made solid wood dining sets. Plus, get 40% off all Canadel. These hot deals won't last long, so hurry in. Only at Steinhoffel's.
Most long-term care facilities do a great job most of the time. Long-term care cases are different because often the harm that befalls one of the residents doesn't occur one day. It happens for a week or a month or sometimes even a year. They require a level of expertise that not everybody has dedicated their practice to, like Bowler and Vaughn. Call Bowler and Vaughn. We help families when they suspect their loved ones are being neglected or abused in a nursing home.
I thought I was managing my moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Then I realized something was missing. Me. My symptoms were keeping me from being there. So I talked to my doctor and learned Humira is for people who still have symptoms of Crohn's disease after trying other medications. And the majority of people on Humira saw significant symptom relief, and many achieved remission in as little as 4 weeks.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
This is the Chevy Silverado with the world's first invisible trailer.
Invisible trailer?
Hop in. Silverado offers an optional technology package with up to 15 different views, including one enhanced view that makes your trailer appear invisible.
Wow, that's pretty sweet. That's cool.
Where's the trailer though?
Or get a total value of $6,500 on this Silverado without optional tech package or enhanced invisible view. Plus, current GM owners get an additional $750 cash allowance. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
The LINK device stops reflux by using magnets to strengthen the muscle at the end of the esophagus, and this prevents acid from flowing from the stomach back into the esophagus.
Stoughton Hospital. Trusted care close to home.
This portion of News 3 Now is sponsored by Shopko Optical, helping you see better with the attention you deserve.
So we still have some snow out, but it's actually not that bad to be outside in it.
It's really comfortable right now. Now, we are expecting, of course, cloudy skies for the next few days. Mid-30s for afternoon highs. That story doesn't change. Overnight lows in the 20s. We do have the small chance for some light snow showers developing Tuesday night into Wednesday. Some flurries possible on Wednesday. Not expecting a lot of accumulation along with that. And then heading into Friday and Saturday, there'll be another opportunity for some light snow and flurries for Saturday morning. And then we start off February with mild weather. Cold air is not going to arrive until we get further in the week.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.
Now, a A WISC TV editorial with editorial director Neil Hyman.
Despite obstacles that seem to be mounting nonstop, giving up on democracy is not an option. To that end, the WISC editorial agenda for 2020 will focus on what people can do collectively to address problems affecting their lives. We believe the heart of democracy is rooted in shared concerns, issues the importance of which we agree on regardless of our differences. And you are telling us those issues include safety, our schools, equal opportunity, and our environment. These are big topics. Within them, we find clean water and climate readiness, our relationship with law enforcement and our neighborhoods, education, innovation, and ensuring all kids are prepared to learn, inclusive and accessible communities, and equity and social justice. Another shared concern is the pursuit of truth, and we, the media, of course, have a role in that. We intend to play that role as we explore our collective action on shared concerns. Details on that work as defined by our editorial agenda starts tomorrow.